Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, the situation is getting from bad to worse for the Ukrainians in Kherson Oblast, and not only, but we're going to focus in this video on Kherson. I will have another video on Bakhmut or Artemovsk, where the Russians seem to even do better, unfortunately for the Ukrainians, than in Kherson. I made a few videos in the past few days regarding mandatory evacuation from Kherson of children and whomever wants to get out. Obviously, if you evacuate the children, you evacuate the parents as well. And the Russians shelled the city of Kherson. I'm going to show you a map, and the Kherson Oblast badly. Also, the Russians attacked Odessa overnight of 29th on the 30th of October. I'm going to cover that too as well in this video. So let's start with this thing here. These are two videos that I made in the past. One on October 23rd, 2023. Russia advances in Kherson. Why they advance? Because these guys are evacuating. You don't evacuate if you advance. So that means the opposition, the enemy advances. So Russia advances in Kherson. Ukraine orders mandatory evacuation of 802 children. Now, on September 14th, I made another video. Ukraine orders mandatory evacuation in 31 settlements of Kherson Oblast. These two and other pieces of information that I used in these videos, so articles coming from the Ukrainians, tell me that the Ukrainians are going to move back westward because the Russians are coming. Now, let me show you where the Kherson is. This is a map of southern part of Ukraine. This is the Kherson Oblast right here. This is the Dnieper River. And here is Sevastopol with Crimean Peninsula. Kerch Bridge right here. Just so you know how things are. Odessa is here. Kherson city is here. Here is a little bit of Moldova and a tail of Romania. So in the big scheme of things, this is the way it looks. So right here is Kherson. And then Crimea, Romania, blah, blah, blah. So they attacked this area right here. And Odessa. So let's start with the first article coming from the Ukrainians, Ukrinform, today the 30th of October 2023. Russian troops fire 514 shells on Kherson region in the past 24 hours, killing 2. Do you think they were able to kill only 2 if you fired, 514 shells? I don't believe that a bit. And they show you this residential building. Do you believe that? I mean, if you fire 514 shells, where do you fire? In the fields? Cows and cats and dogs? What are these guys aiming at? And they show me this. All right, it's unbelievable, this cheap propaganda. Russian troops have launched 95 shelling attacks on the Kherson region in the past 24 hours, killing 2 people. Yeah, and they want me to believe that, but then remember when the Ukrainians accidentally shot that S-300, was it 300, that landed in Poland, one, and killed 2 people. Those people, the peasants in that village, they were on the little carriage, and they were having grain on it. I think they have corn. Remember that one? So one rocket accidentally fell exactly in a village of about 13 houses, and it killed someone on the road with their little horses and the how do you call it, the carriage. Do you believe that? I don't believe that at all. But these guys shelled 95 shelling attacks on Kherson region, and if I just go by 95, but if I want to be again accurate, 514. So out of 514, these guys killed 2, but the Ukrainians killed 2 Poles in Poland. Remember when they shot it? My friends, we're not tards. We don't go full retard here, okay? Sometimes we go retard because we have to. Otherwise, these guys are going to shut us down. So we have to turn retard and say, oh, we don't know what happened. Or, beat around the bushes when they say it was him, her, whatever. We don't go like that. We go, maybe in a question mode or something like that. Why? Truth is very expensive nowadays. Alexander Prokudin, head of the regional military administration, announced this on Facebook. Over the past 24 hours, the enemy launched 95 shelling attacks, firing 514 shells from mortars, artillery, grads, tanks, UAVs, and aircraft. The enemy fired 46 shells on the city of Kherson, he said, killing 2, right? According to this guy, Russia launched 42 KAB bomb strikes on settlements in Kherson region, including the Borislav and Kherson districts. Again, 2 people dead. Can you believe that? No. And remember, I'm not, I don't want people to die. But, in this case, what the hell? 2 people were killed and 4 others injured as a result of Russian aggression. Pfft, okay, maybe you multiply that with, I don't know, I would say at least 30. So anyway, let's go to the next article. The garbage over there is already told. 2 people. Okay, Ukraine form. 1 killed, 3 injured in Russia's overnight shelling of downtown Kherson. So the Russians, the evil Russians, were able to destroy or attack at least the city of Kherson, right? Which is right here. This is the Black Sea. This is the Dnieper River. So they attacked the downtown Kherson. And guess what? They killed what? 1 person, was it? 3 injured. 1 killed, 3 injured. Around midnight, October 30th, 2023, Russian troops shelled Kherson's Central District. Centralny District. Okay, 1 civilian was reported killed and 3 injured. So let's see, this temporary occupied left bank, in particular, apartment blocks were damaged. Apartment blocks were empty or something. Following the enemy attack, 1 apartment caught fire. A woman, 85-year-old, was killed. Another woman with burns, a man, 68, and a woman, 36, injured. Okay. Let's go to the next article. Not okay, like, oh, that's great, but, old people. And it's okay, the banks will make a lot of money. And these guys who sponsor the war, or at least they are the profiteers, and the guys who push for war. Have you seen the victims? In the 80s and 60s, 70s, whatever. Now, 2 wounded in Russian missile attack on shipyard in Odessa district. So again, 2, whatever, 1, 3. So now they attacked the shipyards in Odessa. Remember, Odessa is right here. So here is Kherson, here is Odessa. And down here is the Snake Island, and here is the Danube River. Right here you have the ports that the Russians attack, Ismail. And this is Reni. Right here, bang, bang, bang. All right, let's go back to where we belong. The Russian army hit a shipyard in the Odessa district with missiles this morning, wounding 2 people. Odessa region governor Papa said this in a post. In the morning, I'm quoting, Russian terrorists attacked Odessa district with missiles. The energy targeted a shipyard, the report said. What did the Russians say? Nobody asked them? Okay, so they want you ask the Israelis if they destroy that, hospital in Gaza. Why don't you just believe the Palestinians? Okay, we can't zip it, play it retard now. Oh, I don't know. Okay, and that's why I made it that way instead of saying double standard, my friends. Those are important. These are not that important for the guys in charge of this garbage in Ukraine. And so this keeper of the 7th Keys Halloween song noted that the attack caused a fire which was quickly extinguished by rescuers with resources. 2 people were injured, a man born in 1961 and a woman born in 1966. So what, 62 years old, right? And the other one, 50-some years old, were taken to hospital in a moderate condition. They are being provided when necessary. Okay, so, not okay, but you know what I mean. The Russians, these guys are trying to evacuate too. Just a second, I think I found that little thing. And that is right here. They evacuated that, not even 10 days ago, 7 days ago. They evacuated, they knew this was coming. And there's going to come some more, unfortunately. The war should be stopped. The war should not have started in the first place. But some people wanted it to start. And don't look into the east, look into the west. All right, my friends, here it is. Kherson and Odessa. We'll see when if the Russians are able to cross the Dnieper River and push towards, if the Russians are able to cross the Dnieper River, I think things are really not worse. Worst. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.